Hello to all, and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K, and this is where we talk about the collective energy that will be surrounding us now on into and through around the 16th of December. We had right off the bat the same exact card in the center of the reading, which is the angel card. So Spirit is bringing a lot of spiritual guidance to those who are working on new partnerships, new relationships, new adventures, new romances. I'm starting to hear that my singles are meeting people, maybe even have a particular person in mind, and others who are creating a new project or idea or venture for themselves. And these are the areas by which Spirit's been trying to bring people together towards, right? Towards spiritual unions that can help lift each other up into a greater conscious awareness. So, there's going to be this awareness of spiritual growth because what some are creating creatively or in relation to work, that there are contracts, commitments, partnerships developing that are bringing a lot of excitement. We talked yesterday about someone who was writing a book. This is during the live Zoom cast. And yeah, ironically, we had the word wants to be written card in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, and it showed up here once again today. So I think the first message Spirit's saying, and it's basically the only negative energy I'm really feeling, is the Nine of Swords. So I think they're talking about in the recent past where some were up at night worried about money, worried about a relationship. But Spirit is saying, remember now, subconsciously, we have the four-leaf clover energy. So we have fortune, great and good fortune, with the money card, with the stork. So giving birth with the garden card to the manifestation of new adventures, projects, ideas, or a new romantic connection. See, in the relationship sector, we've got the lady and the gentleman. He's kind of looking at her. She's being guided to remain patient here. Why? Because we have the clouds and the devil card. So in some cases, there's a connection where someone is trying to decipher, is this the right connection, the right person, circumstance, situation, that Spirit's saying is indeed a spiritual union, one that is meant to be. We got lots of messages today, but the first message I was being guided to talk about was from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. And so we saw the Fool card yesterday during the live Zoom cast. It was in a different deck. It was in the relationship sector. So basically, whether this is professional or personal, Spirit's saying with the number 40, we are helping the collective to manifest a foundation that they are excited about moving forward. They're trying to bring a lot of peace into the collective's life so that they can be free from past situations, right? We have now grown is what we have in the thoughts position, right? So some are already in this energy of I have grown, I've evolved, and now I know that I don't really need to worry as I connect with other people because I've been there, done that. Okay, so we have this card representing I'm just going to read my notes. Living according to your inner wisdom. What's coming in here is a very inspiring, alive, and passionate energy. So this oracle heralds a time now or in the imminent future when you are going to start to feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you have to offer the world. So be willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. Okay, and we're going to talk about that as well because in the actions position, and we talked about this during the live Zoom cast yesterday as well, we have the mule, a very stubborn energy or person here, and the broken bridge. So there is like an unsuccessful outcome to a situation or person because that person was not willing to change or because they were just plain rude. Okay, and this could show up as well for those who are growing and evolving through new projects and ideas. There will be people who come in to judge how things are being done, but Spirit's saying, let your freak flag fly, right? This is a time to think outside the box. This is a time, again, to trust that Spirit's trying to bring spiritual unions together where you can create an exciting new beginning. There's this watching these things come to life here over and through the next week to 3 weeks. So this card is definitely about enlightened awareness and wonderful news, okay? As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You may unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. So we talked about this yesterday as well, because she's kind of waiting to see if he's going to change some of his patterns or behaviors. And that could be what the cloudiness here is all about. But Spirit's saying we're trying to bring in peace and harmony. People are going to see other people as a true gem. In some cases, there's already been this lady and gentleman interaction that showed up kind of unexpectedly. Because we have the accelerated motion energy, and we do have the sacral chakra kind of growing more passionately with the path card. So, the path ahead is almost like a reward for the difficulties of the past. The path ahead is going to feel like I have control because I've kind of been here, done that, and I get to decide who can come into this journey with me and who cannot. It's a very karmic time. We've got the destiny card here twice. We've got it in the relationship sector between that sector and the creative aspects position. We have it in the inner strengths position. Along with in the inner strengths position, 2 ring cards. So they're talking about commitments, partnerships, contracts, both in the area of money and love. Look at, to confirm that, they brought in the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's been some form of transition. There's been this in-between moment where Spirit's trying to line up spiritual unions so that a new venture can unfold, so that a new romance can become more clear. Because we have some thinking about Taurus energy or marriage with the Hierophant energy and the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's kind of not moving as quickly as maybe another person would like. But eventually, there are thoughts here of, should I bring a situation to an end or not? Because we have the coffin here in the inner strengths position. But Spirit's saying we're going to help the collective over the next month with the Judgment as a major arcana to make the highest, best decision for yourself. And they're also talking about now's the time for a big, bold vision, right? Even if people think you're crazy, it's almost like now's the time to think outside the box to the point where, crazy is going to be the energy that's going to receive these beautiful blessings of success. So this is a whole process of manifesting a foundation where Spirit's sending those spiritual unions in to be free from this temporary stagnancy with that 9 of Swords. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the center of the circle spread. So this is in the recent past, or this is now, again, Spirit saying you are protected. Spirit is bringing in signs and synchronicities. And at some point very soon here, if you don't know already, there is going to be some form of travel. So someone is going to be journeying physically, mentally, away, thank goodness, from feeling stuck or trapped in these energies of worry and fear. Okay. Spirit is saying what's going to take place is kind words and messages are going to come in if they haven't already. People are going to make you feel like the sun, right? People are going to make you feel pretty darn good. So this is, again, going to involve travel. So we've got the journey card and we have the ship card. And ironically, the ship card and the journey card are directly below the rider card in the day-to-day aspects position. So there's a lot here about travel that makes sense because we have Thanksgiving here in the States. But again, this is kind words, messages, and look at this, gifts showing up for the collective. So that could be surprise flowers. This could be presents. This could be unexpected openings or opportunities. So Spirit is confirming that they are walking with the collective with the major arcana of the Chariot to guide them into the direction of success. Chariot is also about travel. So we've got travel here in the center of the reading right now. So thinking about planning or expecting it very soon, 3 cards. So this comes down to acceptance, right? I'm creating this number 4 foundation, a foundation of stability and security, and I get to decipher who or what I'm going to go forward with. All right. So in the thoughts position, Spirit right off the bat is saying there's needs to be this awareness of how far you've come and how much you have grown. In some cases, by the next couple days or over the next couple weeks, there is some major growth in the area of work, finance, and career, the overcoming of certain obstacles, challenges, and concerns. So we have this King of Spears or Wands energy in the thoughts position, someone who may have fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or this is someone who's in a leadership position, an authoritative position, a boss, and so on. So we have a colleague, we have growth, we have someone in a leadership position coming in to bring some wisdom about a path that is blessed. So what you've been praying for, what you are working towards, Spirit is saying we're going to continue to bring signs and synchronicities that indeed we're guiding you into the direction of a path that is blessed. Now, there are some who are connecting or thinking about a passionate masculine or passion when it comes to a masculine, or this is you. Spirit again is saying we're going to bring wisdom regarding who the right person, place, circumstance, situation is. We have some singles here that have been in this protect and defend energy for so long because the masculines, again, and maybe some still are, dragging their feet in some way, which makes either person fear that someone can't be trusted. But with the whale energy, with the fox, Spirit saying there is going to be or has been great worry over nothing, right? If you've been worried about career, finance, your profession, in hindsight, after something comes to an awareness about now the right direction, there's going to be almost like this, oh, okay, I worried a lot and now I'm recognizing I really didn't need to, professionally or personally. So when we get into the relationship sector over the next couple weeks, we do have, again, the lady and the gentleman. So if you're single and you're wanting to meet someone, yes, indeed, this feels like a really strong connection. But there may just be differences in perspectives. We talked yesterday about a feminine who's like, I kind of want to be with this person to figure out if that's what I want. This person's looking at her saying, I want to come into partnership before we take the next step. So there's some confusion here, right? I do feel like there are some who are very much conflicted with the cloud energy and the justice card. Am I ready for marriage, commitment, partnership? Is this going to turn into a deeper commitment or partnership? So for some, there was an unexpected situation that involved someone who had a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Or again, there is some fear here that someone can't be trusted, but there's a strong message from Spirit in the relationship sector to have a laid back approach at this time. Don't overthink it. Whether you are working on a project idea or a personal connection, Spirit's saying what we're trying to bring in is peace and harmony. We are trying for the collective to recognize that someone indeed does see you as a true gem. Someone is thinking about marriage, commitment, partnership, or a deeper commitment. So the path is unfolding here, but it's unfolding with the number 8. So this is about obtaining additional wisdom and knowledge until you know that you know what action steps you want to take. There's absolutely no need to rush, just to trust that this cloudiness will pass and that peace and harmony is returning. Financially, there are connections coming in unexpectedly that are going to bring peace and harmony, the awareness of a new path, the awareness of something new that feels like your proverbial ship has finally come in. Now, if you are just creating a new project or idea, writing a book in some cases, there could eventually be a conversation with someone who can help to guide you with that. Okay, but the path is unfolding and it's starting to bring who you're connecting with or working towards. It's starting to light up the sacral chakra in the relationship sector. So a lot of passion and excitement, maybe even sensuality. Um, so, however, this means to you, eventually there is this accelerated motion, the awareness of victory and success. So some are just fearing that you're not going to meet this soul union that Spirit's talking about, or that someone you're in connection with is not the right person. But I think Spirit is saying, no, it is time to look at the value of what is unfolding, because there is some form of destiny here. So some singles are they're connecting with their destined partnership, but they're worrying too much about almost some little things, right? If you're conflicted or you're clouded, Spirit's saying, remember, you in the subconscious position have the major arcana, the high priestess. So as you have conversations with a person, group of people over the next couple weeks, you're going to start to recognize what action steps you want to take. So Spirit is really giving a pat on the back to those of you who understand that you've come a long way and you now are very resilient and strong. Yeah, we have a shock of the new when it comes to something in relation to success, whether it's professional or personal. And Spirit is offering up the Magician and the Two of Cups, saying we will help you to bring something into form, to manifest connections that are meant to be here. We're going to send them to you, and we're going to help you to understand who the right connection or which direction is the right one for you. So creatively, we have the book energy. Okay, so again, if you've been thinking about writing a book, now's the time to put together that table of contents or write your outline. They confirmed that energy with the word wants to be written. Now is a time indeed to help guide others in whatever way you feel you are drawn to, because it's time in this end of 2023 going into number 8 year to create a path of abundance and success for the long term. So we have working on something from within the home, starting a business at home, maybe even researching an opportunity to move into a greater home environment. Okay, so let's see. We have some who are being guided by Spirit to spend some time over the next 3 weeks connecting with others, enjoying the connections, and just keeping the situation kind of open and casual. Okay. Trust that Spirit's saying in the creative aspects position, what you are creating is going to there's an opportunity that's coming to mind here that is indeed a gift from the universe. Okay, so this is a path involving home or business or passion. So Spirit's saying there's no need to really commit yourself until you know that you know what Spirit is helping or is bringing towards you. An unexpected offer, commitment, or partnership. So creatively, Spirit's saying, as you create, right, plant those seeds day to day. Eventually, those seeds are going to grow and bloom. So it's just about putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that a new path of excitement is actually also going to bring peace. So they've been saying for a while that what you are creating at this time is what brings you peace, right? If you write, draw, paint, whatever it is that you are creating, it's during those moments where you're going to feel very focused, content, and peaceful. All right. Now, when we get into the relationship sector, I know whose energies these were yesterday with the mule and the broken bridge. There was someone who was stubborn, negative, and someone who recognized that that is indeed an unsuccessful connection. So they kind of overcame those obstacles with the mountain and continued forward. with an open heart, with the mama bear energy. Could have been with someone who's of a bigger build. Yeah. What's coming in here is some really exciting news as a result of one's actions, though this may take until mid to end of December. But with the Six of Spears or Wands, there is attention and recognition showing up for the collective who are following Spirit's advice. So karma, karma, karma. Is turning in the favor of those who have gone through some toxic situations, right? Who've needed to grow through sometimes difficulty. But Spirit's saying again, there's no need to worry. We're bringing peace and harmony when it comes to those around you. We are helping you to overcome a situation that is only temporary, right? In this moment of creation, it is the temporary part. It's going to, like if you're writing a book or whatever you're doing, this whole process of creativity is actually going to be like, it's going to pass rather quickly. In hindsight, it's going to be like, wow, that happened more quickly than I expected, or this spiritual union came before me unexpectedly. So we talked about the Tower in the relationship sector, and now Spirit's saying there will be spiritual unions. Okay. We had the same card in the actions position, which is the letter card. So Spirit's talking about communication. So some form of communication or paperwork is what is coming to the mind of those who've been using the Empress energy to give birth to whatever it is that fulfills you. What are you putting your action time and effort in day to day? I do feel around the 4th week from now, there will be many, male or female, who will recognize that with these two major arcana, Spirit definitely helped for you to give birth to what you've been working towards, what it is or who it is that you've been hoping for. So what the most beautiful part about all of this, I'm going to put these cards right here, is that there is, again, there's spiritual growth. There's also financial growth and change here. And then we have pleasure is blossoming in the area of abundance. So there's a very abundant energy because of a spiritual union, because someone was putting the time or is putting the time and effort in day to day. Again, they're saying, think outside the box, right? Do something differently than others did, because it is the uniqueness that's going to be recognized. If there is pleasurable relationships developing, you might notice this in your life, in the life of someone close to you. Spirit's saying, we're just helping the collective. And these cards were here yesterday as well during the live Zoom cast. We're bringing freedom from past loves, past situations that may have been a little bit difficult. So if you're conflicted right now about what's coming in towards you, a person, place, circumstance, situation, or direction, Spirit is saying you're going to recognize that you are free from the past. Like this whole new chapter literally guides you forward towards just a whole better experience in your life. So we did have like people who were negative, but Spirit's saying we are going to help you to not really care, okay? We have a freedom from judgment. If this is a relationship question, don't judge yourself, don't judge others. Just know that Spirit's saying you are free to love. Love is patience and it's kindness. And after the storm for some, after certain difficulties, after releasing someone who is negative, Spirit's saying that you're just going to feel like you are free with the freedom card. There'll be a particular lightness because of karmic and new opportunities, new people. Now, Spirit's is really saying if people come towards you who are jealous or envious of your accomplishments, of the action steps you've been putting a lot of time and effort into, again, you're going to have the strength to release those people because you're going to be so busy. Your mind's going to be focused elsewhere. And that's good because they should be working on something too. All right. Pamela, hello. And Pamela says hello and hope everyone is well. Blessings to all. Everything. Okay. So If you are new here, I have the best subscribers ever because they come in here and while I'm busy going over the collective energy, they can ask or answer questions that other people have. And yeah, they're always wishing blessings to other people. I have the best people. All right. So here comes the really good news in many different ways. Okay. First of all, I'm just going to start here. Again, Spirit saying it's time to create. It's time to plant those seeds. It's time to connect with people who can help guide you. It's time to help to guide others because there's going to be emotional fulfillment via creativity. And eventually, there are going to be certain commitments, partnerships, or contracts that are meant to be karmically. That actually you have manifested for yourself because of your actions day to day. So it's like here comes a financial offer opportunity because of what you've been creating. And what's beautiful about this is we have the realization of the new path, a new direction where we have the anchor energies of stability and security. Money is coming in, and it's coming in because of some form of recognition and reward. So someone is creating and is being recognized, right? Like we talked about in the relationship sector to another or others as a true gem. So we've got the path here in the relationship sector to another or others. We've got the path opening up here emotionally where there's a lot of excitement. It is in a new direction if you've been single and are contemplating, a financial direction. It's in this new creative and financial direction where you're going to meet an honest, pure love connection. So yeah, it's like as offers and opportunities come in, there will be those that you will know are karmic and destined, okay, personally or professionally. And again, Spirit's sending in these spiritual unions to help the collective to cut away from and leave behind troubled waters. Leave behind this Nine of Swords in the center of the reading, feeling stuck or trapped in this energy of worry and concern. So, there were difficult, toxic situations that people have just gone through. But Spirit's saying with the Death card in the inner strengths position, that was all about transitioning towards the greater. Okay. That involves Spirit's assistance. So sometimes it feels like things are slowing down and nothing's happening. But now what Spirit's saying is there will come conversations with a specific person where there is going to be an awareness of commitments, partnerships, and contracts. So there's this whole researching and learning what is coming and deciphering the path that is blessed, right? There's wisdom and knowledge showing up here with the lilies and the awareness that you have grown to a greater existence and that you don't need to worry anymore. Okay, so when we get into the subconscious position, we have started out with I am tending to this beautiful garden in my life. I am doing what I love and I'm loving what I do day to day. And now I'm recognizing ways that I can create money, things that from the things that I am giving birth to. So Spirit's helping the collective to remember with the stork energy that Spirit is helping you to give birth to something whereby there will be money in abundance, whereby there will be someone who sees you as a true gem, very valuable, or that you're sending out quality products, jewelry, different things like that. But regardless, there's victory and success with the accelerated motion card, and then that sacral chakra lighting up. A lot of excitement here. Right next to the Ace of Wands in the creative aspects position, that, oh my gosh, now I've come into an awareness of this passion that I'm really excited about. Right below the travel card of the Chariot, now I'm traveling into the direction of these kind words, messages, offers, and opportunities. And emotionally, with the Six of Swords, I'm leaving these worries and concerns behind. So, good fortune, Spirit saying, remember the four-leaf clover energy. Peace and harmony is coming because of what's going to be represented in your thoughts as good fortune. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. That's been a popular card as of late. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Now's the time to set and meet goals and to plant those seeds and trust that you've worked hard to get to where you are at. And eventually you'll be able to make a decision. But Spirit's saying you'll have the strength to kind of observe what's unfolding in a very patient way, not making a major decision until you know that that's the decision you want to make. So they're talking a lot about communication. So we did have the letter card in the actions position. Now we have the Archangel Gabriel, fifth chakra being lit up. So Spirit's saying someone's going to communicate with you, or there's going to be communication back and forth with another, professionally or personally. There's going to be this process of bringing something into form. So the shock of the new is diagonal to that tower energy in the relationship sector. Shocking conversations whereby there's this awareness that you have given birth to with Spirit's assistance, good fortune, and money. Now, there are some who are connecting with a soul connection, but you may be fearing, because the magician is diagonal to the devil, that someone can't be trusted. Now, what I'm feeling is that's just because we got deja vu in the past, and Spirit saying we're trying to bring freedom from that, spiritual growth because of that. So we do have, should I or should I not manifest this connection? Now, this could be a soul connection, right? A spiritual connection that Spirit is sending in to help you to manifest. So for some of you, it could be around the third or fourth week from now, where you recognize that your proverbial ship has indeed come in. You were resilient. You kept on going. You tended to the garden of your dreams of what you want for the future. And and now things are starting to move quickly. There was someone who had been connecting with a dark-haired or dark-skinned male yesterday, and really the message with the Four of Swords is right now, as these connections come forth, give them some time. Or as you are manifesting and someone reaches out, take a nap, right? It's almost like before things really start to kick into gear here, make sure you are well rested. Okay. So in the day-to-day aspects position, this is why we have new beginnings coming to life. We have freedom with the scissors energy from disappointment in certain affairs. And that's where Spirit's saying that was a temporary situation. Spirit is now guiding you and are protecting you so that you can journey forth into a path of some form of acceptance, attention, recognition, offers, opportunities, openings. So that's what these new beginnings are about. So they're talking again about devotion with the dog energy here, traveling into the direction of a wish. So we have the star card in the actions position with the Empress. I'm giving birth through my actions to what I'm wanting to manifest in my life. And as I devote myself daily, I know that eventually I'm going to be hopping on this chariot and be going forward towards a new beginning that I'm watching now over the next few weeks come to life. So Spirit's offering up a lot of courage here, because there could be attention, recognition, commitments, partnerships, contracts that come from more than one person. All right. Because we've got this sun energy right above the other sun energy. And so it's kind of like, which new beginning should I choose? So day-to-day, Spirit's just saying, continue to enjoy the Queen of Spears and Wands energy, who sets and meets goals and continues to remain excited once she accomplishes those things, he or she, and then moves on to the next, because eventually you're going to create opportunity as a result of your efforts for yourself. In other cases, we have a courting man, and then we have indecision between two. So that's directly above the freedom card. I love being single. I'm going to keep things light and peaceful. I'm going to wait until I know that I know what it is or who it is that I should go into the direction of. There could, again, we have some form of courting man, a professional male, where you're looking at one financial opportunity in relation to another. contemplating eventually here, traveling beyond a temporary holdup into the direction of celebration with others. Yes. So in the inner strengths position, we have Pamela, really ready to leave all that not serving me. Got an email and the thing about, okay, good. Keep on keeping on. Because spirit, like, we're talking about new opportunities after toxic stories. We're talking about spiritual growth after difficulty. We're talking about the ability now through creativity to come into connection and maybe even sign on the dotted line when it comes to destined commitments, partnerships. So it's time to share your true valuable self with the world and trust that eventually a new doorway is going to open. New beginnings are unfolding. Something is coming to life. So they're talking about, with the sunrise card, new creative ideas, a new venture, some form of fresh start. And with the rose, they're saying romance is in the air. So again, Spirit's saying, as you give birth to the manifestation of what fulfills you daily, creatively, what you're working towards in the area of career, you're going to start to recognize that through communication and maybe unexpected communication, a new path has developed, or two, from the second to the third week from now. And so, it's whether it's financial, personal, or both, Spirit's trying to make the beginning of 2024 be fulfilled in both areas. In other words, if you're in a relationship and things have been just kind of, in this energy of in between, the reason was for you to turn in your own journey and focus on what makes you happy so that you can share that beautiful aura with those around you, and so that you can discover your purpose and not focus so much on the relationship. Because as the collective finds their purpose and enjoys what they're doing and connects with people who are helping to open these beautiful new beginnings, there's just going to be so much more love and more happiness. And that happy energy of the sun here twice is actually going to draw in romantic energies. So marriage, commitment, partnership, or contract. Spirit is giving the collective the strength to hang in there. If someone, again, is stubborn or unwilling to change, then Spirit's saying that is not the spiritual union that will bring you pleasure and abundance. Okay. Something will be blossoming to the point where you start to recognize that something has changed. Something changed within you. Something changed within the person or people around you. And now there is partnerships. There are partnerships that are destined. So Spirit's giving the collective the strength to trust that the toxic situations are dissipating. Okay. And that new unions or additional unions, opportunities that are destined, are about to arrive. So they're talking about love and they're talking about money. Hang in there, because there's a new path of overflowing peace, joy, happiness, and love. There's a path of financial abundance that is unfolding. So for some, this is just about researching, learning, practicing something, trusting that eventually the Knight of Coins, the abundance, will show up. With diagonal to the Empress and the Star card, you are manifesting, as you learn and practice your skills, an opportunity to receive greater abundance and money in your life. Now, we talked yesterday about someone who was dealing with a Taurus energy, or this is you, someone who's kind of just dragging their feet a little bit. And that's putting the other person into this energy of why, with the Judgment card and the Coffin. It's like, should I or should I not bring a situation to an end? But Spirit's saying you need to research the opportunities before you a little bit longer. Think outside the box. Some feminines who, like I talked about earlier, have been in this protect and defend mode. When the opportunity to come into a spiritual union in the relationship sector, they're wanting to kind of keep their options open. But the masculines are finally coming around, and there are beautiful connections that could blossom at this time. Because look at in the emotional aspects position, we have contracts, commitments, partnerships. Take off that blindfold and look, does this connection balance you out? Because there is pure and true love available. But it also says, the true love card, it's a time of honest communication. So you can leave your worries and concerns behind. It's through communication where you recognize where this commitment partnership contract is headed and if you want to accept. So they're saying again, this is a time of big, bold visions, right? Thinking outside the box, diagonal to the actions position, going beyond normal ways of doing things, being that crazy different person, because that's what's going to bring this abundance and pleasure, the manifestation of new opportunities, new doorways towards success. So spirits just keep saying, just wait, the success is coming. And when it does, there will be this signing on the dotted line, or there will be maybe a deeper commitment. Things could deepen here, and there could be this awareness of, I have finally met my true love, or I have met a soul connection, a spiritual union that is helping to guide me towards greater abundance. Now, abundance could mean more than financial stability. It just could mean I'm feeling abundant and excited and happy about life once again. All right, over here we have a feminine energy. We had the Queen of Cups yesterday in the center of the reading. So a strong message from Spirit over the next month to really watch for the signs via your intuition. It's a very karmic time. You may be thinking about going passionately into the direction of someone, or someone came towards you quick and unexpectedly. And it all comes down to, they're talking karma, right? Is it a toxic situation where you're repeating unhealthy connections like the same type of people in the past? Or are you ready for a new opportunity? Because I do feel like there are blessed connections coming in. And that whole process is what is going to, again, eventually free the collective from deja vu moments. So there's some fear here about, can someone be trusted? Why are they dragging their feet? When is this opportunity going to show up when it comes to someone in a leadership position? And then there's this exciting moment through communication with another or others where you're like, wow, I've really grown and excelled, and I'm manifesting now a greater existence financially and personally here. I am thinking about signing on the dotted line because I'm recognizing through kind words, messages, paperwork, and so on, that I have manifested a wish, a path of abundance. Yeah. And again, there could be people who are envious or jealous of the fact that you have grown. See, we've got the fox here in the thoughts position when it comes to finance and career, but it's not about them. It's about you finding this direction or connection that is blessed. So there's great worry over nothing. If you fear you cannot trust someone, Spirit's saying trust in yourself. You are a very valuable and quality soul. And so if, communication is what's going to bring you peace and harmony, I think communication is actually going to speed things up eventually here. And there's going to be this awareness of, okay, now I can see that something is beginning here. Now I am recognizing that there was the fears I had were just temporary, because what's coming to life is a brand new beginning where I feared I would be disappointed. Tamika and Pamela, thank you for coming. And Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. So for Claire's reading, I am going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. All right. So here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. So Claire, if you're not connecting with someone who has a lot of earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, you could be thinking about someone who's in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. This could even be you wanting to create something of your own where you're in a leadership position. Spirit is going to, especially has been right now through the next week, going to bring you a lot of signs regarding forward movement. There will come gifts, kind words, and messages that will make you decipher who or what you should accept for yourself. Oh, yeah. So we have the popular Wheel of Fortune here in the thoughts position. So I think as someone who is stable and secure or in a leadership position, or again, if this is you manifesting abundance, you are growing into that position of great abundance and are recognizing that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So if you've been concerned about maybe someone in a leadership position, or you're concerned about something in relation to work, career, finances, Spirit saying there is great worry over nothing, because the Wheel of Fortune is Spirit saying you are headed into the direction of a destined situation. Okay, yeah. So there could be someone in a leadership position, again, maybe earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but there is this energy of feeling in some way like you don't have enough. Now, this is in the relationship sector. So you may be a bit clouded about this gentleman energy here. But Spirit saying, whoever you are connecting with, whatever you are working towards, you're going to recognize that a path is opening whereby there will be victory, whereby there will be peace and harmony. So I don't know if someone's shown up unexpectedly. They may be about to here over the next couple 2.5 weeks. Here you have the sun, just like the collective in the day-to-day aspects position, and now. So what you are creating at this time is going to bring you into the spotlight. So Spirit saying continue to plant seeds day to day, trusting that these seeds are taking root. That as you connect with others, you will start to recognize that your worries and concerns were only temporary. Wow. Yeah, you are being guided to continue to research, doing something from home, or maybe making a change in the area of home or business. Whatever seeds you are planting at this time, Spirit's saying you are going to be stepping into the spotlight and will find peace and harmony in relation to others, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You have grown and are evolving towards a greater conscious awareness, towards great happiness. So yeah, now we've got the world and the wheel. Okay. So in the actions position, even though it may take until the 4th week from now, or they're saying throughout the next 4 weeks, things are going to come to a successful completion. You're going to receive attention and recognition. New opportunities or doorways may open up for you, karmic opportunities. So you, just like the collective, Claire, have the High Priestess and the Star card, the ability to give birth to your wishes through your actions here, to overcome any form of difficulty. Yes, letters, kind words, messages are going to come that are going to bring you pleasure and abundance. So there are, yes. It's about, again, thinking outside the box, not worrying about judging yourself or judging others. Some form of storm is passing. So whatever you are creating for yourself, Spirit is saying that things are going to come full circle. And then you can step into the portal of emotional balance in the emotional aspects position. So maybe you've been thinking about going away from a person, place, circumstance situation. But Spirit's saying if you communicate and ask for what you want, if you continue to observe, is there equal give and take? I think that you could Yeah, ask for what you want because you are going to receive this basket energy of recognition and reward. There's a strong message and assistance from spirit to just set and meet goals at this time in a very balanced way, trusting that spirit's saying new pathways of abundance are going to open up for you. Okay. Yes. Yes. So, a karmic situation. Is someone giving you what you want or not? If not, Spirit's saying you will find peace by planting the seeds and researching what could be on offer for you, and eventually recognizing again that new opportunities are developing and that you can step through the portal of a brand new beginning. And when I said that, we got the Fool. So, Spirit's saying in the subconscious position, it is time to manifest a new path for yourself. It is time to communicate with others and to recognize how far you have come in all ways. Because Spirit's helping you to give birth to greater money or something creative because it's a time of good fortune. Wow. So if you don't feel like you're receiving enough in one situation involving money or things of the material in the relationship sector with another or others, that there could quickly and unexpectedly come some form of attention and opportunity for a new beginning. But just go with the flow and trust. That as you set to meet goals day to day and you know what you're working towards, there is eventually going to come this opportunity for a new beginning. Devote yourself daily to researching. Look at that with the 8 of Cups. I am researching a person, place, circumstance, situation to see if knowledge is power. Okay, they keep saying as you receive attention and recognition from others, there will come a wish come true. Where there was disappointment, that disappointment will be replaced with new beginnings. So seek out what it is that makes you feel good and find peace as you wait for this new path to transpire. Okay, so in the inner strengths position, we have the 2 of Swords, feeling as though a decision is difficult. But Spirit's saying a storm is passing. Now's the time to release anyone who makes you feel like you don't have enough, or to release those energies by asking for more. You deserve more. Okay. It's time to come up with some really big, bold visions and to trust that Spirit's helping you to find the truth as to what success represents to you. Is this a successful person, place, circumstance, situation or not? Are they going to give me the abundance I want, or should I bring it to an end? Because Spirit's saying it's time to find a destined commitment, partnership, or contract where there will be a path of greater abundance and emotional fulfillment. So Spirit's giving you the strength to take off that blindfold and really look at the truth of a situation, to cut away from who or what does not serve you that leaves you feeling like this. Okay, to instead research new opportunities for yourself and trust that Spirit's going to bring you into the spotlight, and you'll be looking at a situation and new situations, a new person or opportunity. Yes. So in a 3-card summary, you've got the Star. Okay. They're saying, if you are wishing for equal give and take or the pay that you want, now's the time to manifest that. Okay. We have Virgo energy here. Maybe you're contemplating a new path of fulfillment. But I think what Spirit's saying is we're giving you the next couple weeks to shine your light on what it is that brings you emotional fulfillment. Write down what does a new path or a renewed path of emotional fulfillment look like? What am I wishing for, and how am I going to accomplish that? Wow. So just like in the thoughts position for the collective, we have for you the King of Wands, passionate masculine energy and or fire, Sagittarius or Leo. Definitely someone who could be in a leadership position who offers you great emotional fulfillment, who offers you what you want. Okay, so we do have good news showing up if you seek it out, where you could celebrate something with family and friends, a new financial or material direction, so you can kind of go away from this. Okay. Yeah, new doorways will open, a new path will develop if you seek it out. At some point, you may be deciding on an exciting new direction. It's going to feel like your ship has come in, and then Spirit's going to give you the strength to walk away from who or what does not serve you. Yeah, so exciting offers, opportunities, connections, situations. Spirit's saying we're going to help for you to acknowledge the truth of what is it or who is it you're truly passionate about. You may be trying, there could be an offer that comes in from a business or organization or positive feedback that shows up rather quickly. Passion and excitement. So I think what Spirit's saying with the Seven of Pentacles is you've done all you can do where you are at. You've come a long way. You've grown spiritually and emotionally, even I think financially. And now it is indeed time for you to get passionate about opening up a new doorway for yourself. So that you aren't crying over spilt milk and staying stuck with unfulfilling energies or memories of what's happened in the past. So we have the King of Cups. We have someone coming in who has grown and matured emotionally, or this is you. And it's like, I am now seeking out a path of great emotional fulfillment and joy. And I'm able to, with the Death card, bring an end to this state of confusion. So really, now's the time to open yourself up to bigger, greater visions for yourself. And to trust that Spirit will bring in some form of commitment, partnership, or contract that will free you. You are not stuck or trapped. The Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. There is some form of opportunity that is coming in as you are passionate about this next chapter of your life. So it's definitely time. And this is hard for some people here to say, I need to let go of one situation so I can go into the direction of happiness, into the sun, right? Into the spotlight. So I'm going to wait because I know that Spirit's going to bring me the peace I deserve. Look at that. Eventually, what you are waiting for in the area of money or things of material or emotional fulfillment, all these things are going to transpire for you if you will seek it out at this time. Great abundance and strong independent energy will help you to make what may feel like a difficult decision to go away from one situation, person, direction into another that Spirit is going to nudge you to do. There's a karmic destined connection that Spirit's trying to bring before you that you could find yourself discovering here over the next month. So remain balanced and trust that eventually you, just like the collective, will be leaving those worries and concerns behind and be going into the direction of a contract, or with the Anchor card, a path of great stability and security. Okay, so what do we have here? I already picked that up. So we have the Sun, the waiting game, peace, researching, a change in the area of home or business, starting something creative from the home, starting and receiving some form of openings or opportunities. You are not stuck or trapped. Spirit's helping you to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of a new beginning, where there's peace and harmony and the awareness of your destiny. All right, so I'm actually going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing overall message, please, regarding the circle spread for Claire. Creativity and abundance. What you create for yourself at this time is going to bring the abundance and stability financially and emotionally. Dear one, you are being called into action right now. You are ready to accomplish great things and to come into the fullness of who you truly are. Now is a time for great creativity, for giving birth to beloved projects. So follow the passions your passions so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. Just like I said, and we also have the Four of Abundance. So time to reflect on your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely? Are you holding on to it too tightly, like with that Five of Pentacles? Or this can relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Right now, your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. So there'll be, if you're being guided, if you've been thinking about helping others in any way as well, you've got the spiritual teacher card. Or Spirit's just saying there are great rewards in spending time alone at this time, right? Planting seeds and finding peace and harmony. That Spirit's trying to guide you towards a karmic destiny. Use these moments of solitude to focus on love in ways you might be able to help those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor or be one for others if life feels unfulfilled at this time. Yes, your current challenges are pushing you to assert yourself. Stand up for yourself. You have the right to excuse yourself from anyone who brings drama into your life. Again, it's time to think outside the box, to trust that Spirit's bringing karmic blessings your way, where you can release allegiances or past connections or situations that made you uncomfortable or unfulfilled. All right. So I think I'm going to, okay, so they're saying go over here and talk about this. So there, if you don't know what lies ahead of you with the fragment card, Spirit's saying now is the time for the collective to summon in the knowledge, the wisdom, and the direction you want to go, right? It's the number 7 year of 2023 is about, I'm putting my effort into this and I know it's going to lead me to triumph. And now the number 8 year is about power and financial gain. It's about recognizing how far you came, what you've been working towards, and now really trusting in Spirit that Spirit's going to bring the answers through conversations with others. There are going to be contracts signed. There are going to be deeper commitments, partnerships in many ways here, but there's going to be a greater energy of financial stability. Yeah. Through communication. Yeah, see, someone's trying. All right, what do we have over here? Transformation, boredom and discontent, coming into an awareness of I need to follow my intuition so that I can go into the direction of recognition and reward. For that is the direction that love will begin. Like I've been saying, some are going to create a new path and get off that bright, beautiful aura. Recognize how far they've come, how much they've grown. And it's that bright, beautiful aura that's going to bring love either into a current partnership or is going to draw some true love connections in now. Hi, Lisa. Josie, dear, thank you for this. Blessings to everyone. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to quick go through a couple more messages if anyone else would like a 1-month reading, or I'm going to be closing here pretty soon. So Spirit's saying, patiently release. Have faith that things are going to go to extremes rather quickly, but it's going to feel very nourishing to you. Give gratitude to Spirit for the fact that your focus is shifting into the direction of taking action. You are the king or queen of your journey, and you can decipher the changes you want to make for yourself when it comes to a solid foundation going into the number 8 year of 2024. Some are sitting in this energy of darkness when it comes to a masculine, or that is you. But Spirit's saying walk in purity and integrity, maintain your boundaries, and watch and communicate as something comes to fruition. As you discern a situation, personally or professionally, there is wisdom that's going to come. There is going to be an awareness of the beauty of oneself because of what you are creating for yourself. So surrender to the love of self, maintain those boundaries, and maintain that emotional balance. What you hunger will come. Do not fear, for you have free will. After a time of self-reflection, you are now protected. So sit in the void as you attract the unexpected, for you will come to a realization that you are much more powerful than you used to be, and that you can finally let go and change. Okay, so again, they're saying new creative ideas are going to eventually bring in the awareness of a financial path that will grow and prosper for the long term. If there is a romantic question, if there's romance in the air, Spirit is helping the collective to decipher, is this the blessed connection, a spiritual connection that will last for the long term? Because we have that true love energy in the emotional aspects position, the ability to make the highest, best decision about a commitment, partnership, or contract through conversations with another person. So success is coming. Again, for those who have big, bold visions, diagonal to the free from judgment, free to love. Okay, not fearing that others are going to judge what you're creating, but trusting that what you are creating is going to blossom into a path of abundance. Karmic doorways are opening, and we've got destiny in the relationship sector and destiny in the inner strengths position. Okay, Spirit is saying these doorways are opening, these opportunities are coming. I know for some they've already shown up. There's going to be this awareness that, oh my gosh, I've grown and I've matured, and I'm going into a greater path of career and finance that is blessed. I'm connecting with someone who is very passionate about the work that they do, or who by which I'm passionate about. But I'm being guided by Spirit to remain laid back until I have clarity about marriage, commitment, partnership, or how someone sees me. It is indeed time for a new path. So peace and harmony is going to come through relations with another or others. It's a very lucky time. It's a time to continue to plant seeds and trust that Spirit is helping you to give birth to greater money and stability. Now's the time to plant those seeds, to research, learn, practice, start a small business on the side, because Spirit's saying this whole planning process is only temporary. Eventually, there's going to be this coming together and celebrating a new exciting direction that is in the creative aspects position. Again, if you've been thinking about writing a book, we have the book card and the word wants to be written. So Spirit is saying we're bringing peace and freedom to all that transpired in the past. It brought you to this beautiful Ace of Wands that is developing for many now. So set and meet goals day to day and trust that one or two opportunities are going to come up. You will know if a person or situation is not the right one for you, or you may recognize that others are envious of your success. But that doesn't matter. You are the Empress, male or female, giving birth to the star, and Spirit sending spiritual unions where you're going to know that this was the alliance you were meant to connect with. And you'll know that you know which ones you are not. So it's a month of reflection, but it's also a month to manifest and trust that changes are coming and doorways are opening. Okay. And so there's courage again here when it comes to forward movement or physically traveling towards others, business or relationship wise, that someone's ship has finally come in. Yeah. Don't be afraid if you know that it feels like a soul connection. Don't be afraid to ask the questions that make you feel more stable and secure, because there is a shocking awareness that's coming to mind for the collective that you have indeed through your actions brought something into form here. And that's right next to the Come to Life card and the New Beginnings card. I do feel like a lot of people either have started a new passionate and exciting direction, and you're building upon that, and you're recognizing, yes, indeed, this is my destiny, or this is my person. Um, yeah. And there could be some who are just waiting and they're reflecting on one, and then a different offer opportunity comes. But Spirit's going to give you that judgment energy to decide which path is most successful, which person direction is the right one. It's like when things come in over the next couple weeks, two and a half into the third week, they're going to come in quickly. And there's going to be a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, this was the good fortune or the spiritual union that Spirit was referring to. Now I'm signing on the dotted line. I'm thinking about a deeper commitment, marriage, and partnership. All right. So I am going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck. No, the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle deck. Closing message for the collective, please, for the next month. Trust in your angels. We talked about this yesterday. We had the angel card in the center of the reading yesterday during the live Zoom cast. So let go of your expectations at this time as to how these dreams are going to come true. There's a lot about finding peace and harmony, trusting that things are at a temporary standstill creatively, but that there is great worry over nothing because it is a time of good fortune for the collective. Heaven, trust that heaven has a perfect plan, that you will manifest exactly what it is that you need. So again, Spirit talked about as some form of victory and success comes forth rather quickly, the awareness of your destined person or situation. Remember to give thanks to Spirit. Trust that your angels are going to be bringing you signs and guiding you all the way, especially over the next over the next 3 weeks. Okay. We have someone new who has shown up or who is coming. If you're single, it could be that around the 28th of November, you meet someone new right after the full moon, where there's a turning point, where there are wishes coming true, where there's this releasing of the baggage, like we talked about, freedom from either past people or deja vu memories. Okay. The 28th will be about clarity, showing up after this time of indecision. So some form of new relationship, again, this could be professional or personal, is on the horizon. Open your mind and your heart so that the happiness can come in. Again, when it comes to a relationship in the relationship sector, Spirit's saying remain laid back, for eventually you're going to recognize a true love, that someone indeed is your destiny. For others, it's the new direction creatively that's going to help you to let go of the worries, the concerns, and the situations that used to be. Okay. Archangel Michael is saying the situation no longer serves you. Allow me by mid to end of December, at the end of the year, to sever your energetic connections to the past or right now, so that you can embrace the future that is destined, that is meant to be right now. Trust in your divine purpose, right? If it's to write a book, if it's to whatever has been coming to mind, follow through and put that effort in day to day, because this whole experience is going to have some deep divine meaning. There's a healing process that's taking place, but there's also this awareness that you have grown, either in the area of career and finance, with someone who's in a leadership position, or when it comes to a masculine that some may be thinking very passionately about. Wisdom is coming, and then the fears can fall away, that there is a path or a person that is blessed and is meant to be. So the angels again are saying you are protected. You can proceed with confidence. Take control of your thoughts, because your thoughts can create your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you desire, but do so in a patient and open way. Okay. Change is coming, and Archangel Michael is guiding all of the collective through this exciting transformation. Now is the time for joyous, opportunities. So I've had people already write me and tell me the opportunities that have opened up, the ideas that they're working towards. And there's just going to be more of that. And then this awareness that you are now free from this whole process of indecision, of where am I headed to? What am I accomplishing? There's actually traveling then forward towards a union or a karmic opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune. And they are saying, which was kind of funny, is that when these things open up for you, don't fall into the ego. That could happen for some because these beautiful beginnings are so great. So, you're so passionate because you put the work in. So just watch out for that ego stuff. If anyone comes towards you that's walking in that energy, again, you're going to have the strength of this card to release those allegiances while you continue to manifest through your actions. With the Empress and the Star, right? I can manifest a wish come true because of a spiritual and karmic union or opportunity. Oh, you're very welcome, Pamela. Many blessings to you as well. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to stop in and for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donation, Claire. And also, if you are new and you would like a reading, I am offering 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading. And my price list will be in the box below this video. I am already receiving yearly readings and also those who are gifting those readings to others. That's been a lot of fun. I am also still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So just a big, big thank you again to you guys for taking time out of your day to stop in. I hope to see you again next week. Take care and God bless.